that I love you. You found me no search. It's like you knew that inside I was hurting. I was so young, said no chance, but you gave me a shot at a romance. I feel like you were like an angel sent to bring me light. Now that I'm with you, me one say that me love you, that me love you, that me love. Hey, me no go one day wonder without my baby, without me love, without me love. And no dance and sing and nothing, because you make my life complete. Oh yeah, oh yeah, I can't believe that this is for me. Oh yeah, yeah, oh yeah, I can't believe that this is for me. Oh yeah. Shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, it's for me. Shut up, 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 shut up. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, it's for me. I've never felt this way. So when they ask us, say, oh yeah, we're going all the way. So me, we happy, love you all the time and things. Sometimes I wonder if the thing could cut us under, to get under. I know, but your love in my life control that. I lay down my life this way, do anything to make you stay. All of the blessings, they come my way, and all the bad things, they turn away. Sometimes life is such a scare. Your love gives me the strength to bear. Oh, shut up, shut up, shut up. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. It's for me. Shut up, 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 shut up.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Me. Thank you. Thank you. Well, greetings. Bravo. 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 Well, now. I have came here to get in my bag, child. And you know, they don't like when I get in my bag. You know, it makes them feel some type of way. Crescendo, gratitude, charming darling. It makes them feel some type of way, honey. So today, we're going to get in the bag and we're going to have some. Girl, don't call me that. My name is Quatita. Do not call me Queen. We have had this talk a long time ago. I don't even know where you would have got the name from. My name is Quatita, and never to be mistaken by anything other than governess. How are y'all doing today? Ooh, get this cord out of my damn way. Ooh, ladies first. Ladies first. Ooh. Well, now. First of all, how y'all doing? What's up, King Breezy? What's up, Nation? Chanel, Glam Smiles, Peacefully, Arisha, our Alrisha, Tawana, Edjira, August Brown, Prince, Lemons. What's up, Carbs? Lish, Imani, Portia, Isha, Kenia, Grow Glow. Listen, so today we're going to talk about exactly what you see on this here screen. Angels, demons, characters, and actions. Now, and this is a non, what's up, Aubrey? What's up, Memory? Quayla? This is a non-judgmental zone. You feel free to rep whatever you gonna rep here today. I just have a couple questions and some statements and some points that we gonna hit on today. If you do not mind, my chat is not going to judge you. Ain't that right, family? Because I know we have people that are new here. Now, minds. If you see any disrespect, you know how to handle it. We ain't even got to get into it because you know how to handle it. But, however, it is hot in here. I had left that oven on, child. When I came back, it was scorching in this motherfucker. I got the fan for a second. Whew. The minds be on go, honey. Woo. You know what's about to happen. By a show of hands, for those we have right now, make sure you hit the like, get the likes up, hit the like, get the likes up, hit the like button, hit the like button. I don't see nothing across my screen that anybody has hit the like, hit the love, the laugh emoji, the cry, the frown, the care. Somebody need to hit the like in this motherfucker. We'll wait. You can go out and come on back in. Go hit the like button and come on back here. Yes. Hit the like button. I hear you, Carbon. Hit the motherfucking like button and get the fuck out. Hit the like button or get the fuck out. Boo! 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 It's 552 people in here from every which way. You need to make sure you hit the motherfucking like button. You're not at home. When you come in somebody's house, you do what? You speak. You might go in some people's house and their rule is you don't wear no shoes in their house. That means you must hit your shoes at the motherfucking door. It just so happened that this rule is that you hit the like button over this motherfucker. So now, if you hear any noise, I have my TV on in my room and I'm in my kitchen right now. Okay. So by a show of hands, because everybody in here ain't family. Everybody ain't a cousin. By a show of hands, who are the Jesus believers? Ain't no judgments. We just about to have Bible study. That's all. Don't feel shame. Say your piece. Be who you is. By a show of hands, who are the Jesus believers? All right. Go on and rep your set. Rep your set. Ain't no judgment in here. We just about to have Bible study. That's all. Go on and raise your hand. Matter of fact, let me go turn that TV down. Let me turn it down. Hold on. Let me turn it off. I see some hands. All right. I see y'all hands. All right. Ain't no judgment over here. So if you believe in Jesus, then that means you believe in the devil then too, correct? That means that you believe in angels and you believe in demons. Okay. What if I told you? And I ain't come to shake you. We just came to make some points. And that's it and that's all. But what if I told you that Jesus is only characteristics, that it's not a real being, and the being that they give you is actually the one that they tell you to fear? What if I told you there was a whole bunch of things wrapped up in one, and I can prove it to you? Let's get into it, shall we? What is a demon? And this is an open forum, so please feel free to respond respectfully, because I'm going to be respectful to you. What is a demon, please? My name is Quatita, never to be called queen, at any time, any place, anywhere. My name is Quatita. What is a demon, y'all? Come on. A dark entity, let's see, need to be say a dark entity that steals energy unwillingly and unknowingly. Guided Air Child says one who devalues life. Phoenix says a dark entity. Mika says an adversary. Let's see here. I see Cosmic Peach says a low vibrational energy entity. All right. Let's look at the definitions. The root word of demon. A demon is derived from the Greek word daemon, which means a supernatural being or spirit. Though it has commonly been associated with an evil, and please listen to the words here, it has been associated, although it has commonly been associated with an evil or malevolent spirit, malevolent spirit. The term originally meant a spiritual being that influenced a person's character. One that influences a person's character. Supernatural means energy. It means the unseen. It means something that you readily cannot identify because it has not been known to you as something that you know to be natural. Right? Okay. I want to go to the etymology of demon. 1200 in evil, and that just means, like, I guess that's where it stemmed. An evil spirit, malignant supernatural being, an incubus, a devil, from Latin daemon, spirit, from Greek daemon, a deity, divine power, lesser god, a lesser god, a deity, a spirit, a guiding spirit, tutelary deity, sometimes including souls of the dead. Interesting. That's interesting to me. One's genius. This list goes on and on. On and on. Cozy says 72 demonic forces live within you. So sometimes the soul of the dead and spirits, but you are spirit and soul. Never mind. Let's read on this list now. Lot, L-O-T. That's interesting. Fortune. Fortune is a demon. And demons, they say, are energy. Okay. A divider. Guess what's next? A provider is a demon. Ooh, I didn't make that up. Of fortunes or destinies. Before I go forward, what you think about that? Stay on topic, Moxie. What do you think about that? Because I want you to be able to understand, Miss Moxie, where we going here. What do you think about that? Because I showed it to you. Now, this is etymology. Etymology means where it came from. My name is Quitita. Right here is my title. It says the motherfucking governess. At no point have you read Queen anywhere here. They called out deities, ancestors, and demons. Let's see here. What you think you want is a play on words to confuse. Tell me what you mean, Claudia, because words come from etymology. So tell me what you mean. Let's see. I think it's bullshit. It was being put in place to distract and control the mind. Etymology will have you questioning everything. Been studying it for years. It's not something you ever heard before. They're using a lot of double talk. This is etymology, Jean Marie. Etymology. Etymology. And fortune. Fortune or fame. Now, as it reads on, I'll read more of it. The malignant sense is because the Greek word was used, with dominion in Christian Greek translation and the Vulgate for God of the heathen, heathen idol, and also for unclean spirit. Sometimes you call your children heathens. Jewish authors earlier had employed the Greek word in this sense, using it to render shedem, lords, idols, lords. Let's sit on that. The flip-flop of it all. Greek word in the sense, using it to render shedems, meaning lords and idols. Yet your Bible, I didn't even pull out the Bible because I knew I would not need to. Your Bible tells you to worship your Lord God. Child, we gonna have some Bible study here today. Your Lord and God. The usual ancient Greek sense, supernatural agent or intelligent lower than a God. A ministering spirit. It is my ministry. It is my ministry. And I know that God has spoke to me because this is my ministry. This is a demon Is supernatural agent or intelligence lower than a god? Did you hear what I said? I want you to let that rest in your soul right now. A demon, the usual ancient Greek sense, supernatural agent or intelligence lower than a god. You know what that just told you? Everybody on here, 643 people. First of all, hit the motherfucking like button. Hit the motherfucking like button. No, honey. I'm going to help you out. But you heard let me let you read it. No problem. I want you to read it for yourself. The usual ancient Greek sense, supernatural agent or intelligence lower than a god, ministering spirit. That just told you that 632 people on here are demons. Do you have the intelligence of a god? Because they already told you were not God, although I keep telling you are. But because you believe in something outside of yourself, because we had hands raised that said that they believe in Jesus, in which I'm going to let you hear a genome tell you that Jesus is a deity. Okay, we ain't even got there yet, but 644 of you on here are demons, because that just told you that it is anything that has intelligence lower than a god. Are you a god? Because see, they told you you're not. It also just told you that anything that's a ministering spirit. You go sit with ministers all the time. I'm letting you read the etymology of demon before I even get the fuck in here good. See, I ain't even got started yet. I'm just giving you some facts so when I go down in this thing, you will understand. See what I'm saying? Let me let you see where it says Shadim. Look, let me press pause for you just a second. Let me go on and go. I'm gonna go into a different book of etymology here, because I want to do Shadim. Foreign gods. Let's see. Let's go to the etymology. Shadim by etymology. Shadim, hell's most savage. And this is something. No, I want the etymology. Let's go to the etymology. You know, you can't even. There it is. Nope, that ain't it either. Well, it looks like Shadim, it goes back and forth between violence, Genomes have shown you violence for hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of years, but I'm not even going to get into that at this moment. Violence, evil demon came to Israel, to the Israelites. That is so interesting. A mythical creature, a foreign god. Although the word is traditionally derived from the root SWD that conveyed the meaning of acting with violence or laying waste. Okay. But here it says, and this again is etymology. Shadim, lords, idols. Lords and idols is what is known as a Shadim. Okay. Karima, please go to another platform immediately. Mods, pay attention to also the chat. I'm just telling you what it say. The demon of Socrates was a daemonion, a divine principle, or inward oracle. Seems to me that demons are any and everything. Everything on here is a demon. That's what I have just read. You have my permission to please go look at the etymology and definition of the word demon. If you find something different, come back to me. Let's look up angels. A spiritual being believed to act as an attendant, agent, or messenger of God, conventionally representation in human form with wings and a long robe. A person of exemplary conduct or virtue. Let's see. An angel is a messenger of God, characterized, there's that word again, characterized as having human form with wings and a halo. The word suggests, there's that word again, it suggests. Do you know what suggest means? Let's look it up. Hold on, I'm gonna open up another tab. Let's go to the definition of suggest. I don't want you to be confused. Put forward for consideration. That's what suggest me. To put forward for consideration. Also, cause one to think that something exists or is the case. I can really just stop Bible study right the fuck now. Suggest, by definition, cause one to think that something exists or is the case. State or express indirectly. And here, an angel, it says the word suggests to make you think goodness, and is often used to refer to someone who offers comfort and aid. Let's look at that. Comfort and aid. So a nurse is an angel. Your best friend who helps to comfort you and give you aid is an angel. Your mother and potentially father is an angel. However, your mother, your father, your best friend, the teacher, and the nurse are demons because they haven't to help. I'm gonna help, baby. They're also demons because they what? Let me get back to it. Don't forget it. Because they what? They have the intelligence that's lower than a god. So, if your Bible and your preacher told you you must be like Jesus, who is a deity, who is a Lord, ooh, they wasn't ready for this shit here today, who is a Lord, they have you chasing your tail. I'm just saying, I'm just talking about words. I'm just telling you words. You ever been swallowed? You ever been swallowed up? Let's go. I'm just telling you what the word says, okay? So you got them as the angels and the demons then. I ain't mad about it, but okay, I just want you to know. I just want you to understand. Okay. As a child, you looked like an innocent angel. Appearances can be deceiving. Let's go to the etymology, please. For everybody who don't know me, but you heard that I wasn't shit, that you heard I was a bad person, today I want you to understand why these motherfuckers, see what I'm saying, suggests that that's who I am when they ain't never sat with me, had a conversation, and those who did sit with me and have a conversation are disgruntled. No, don't worry about it. Etymology of angel, one of a class of spiritual beings, attendants and messengers of God. Aren't messengers of God ministering spirits? I'm a wait. Aren't messengers of God a ministering spirit? I ain't saw nobody tell me that they Jesus ain't Lord, Jack. Let's read on, shall we? Fusion of Old English Anglais and Old French Anglais. Both are from Latin, late Latin, Angulus, Anglos. Whose name is that? Papa Candello, the first. Never mind. If you don't follow me, you don't know. Don't worry about it. We're going to stick to what we're talking about right now. Literally, messenger, envoy, one that announces. In the New Testament, divine messenger, which is possibly, see, they thought if they keep using divine messenger, a messenger of God, you wouldn't put that together as a ministering spirit. But let me go to that definition for y'all. Look it up. Don't worry about it. Minister, by definition, a member of the clergy, especially in Protestant, I don't know, don't care, churches, ahead of a government department. Protestant. Protestant. Minister, ahead of a government department. A member of the clergy. What's clergy? Definition of clergy, a body of all people ordained or religious duties, especially in the Christian church. All right. So those are nouns. A minister, that is a noun. A noun, a member of a clergy, especially in Protestant churches. 2, a head of a government department. The minister by verb, attend to the needs of someone. So it's an angel. Huh. Huh. 2, by verb, act as a minister of religion. Huh. An angel. That's crazy because right here in this it says a demon is a ministering spirit with intelligence lower than a god. So we talking about duality. We talking about how can you're both? You mean you're both? You mean they're both? You mean an angel is a demon? You mean your Jesus is Satan? I ain't even got there yet. That your Jesus is Satan. I ain't even get there yet. See what I'm saying? And you can't show me otherwise because I'm about to prove what I'm saying to you. Then I'm going to show you how everybody that was on that live yesterday, and you see how the demons come together. See all of they keep saying I'm a demon, baby. I ain't mad about it, but I'm showing you. You better consider the source. Let's get back to the angels because that's where we is. All right. By etymology, an angel, a divine messenger, which is possibly related to angros, a mounted courier. A mounted courier. Okay. Both from an unknown Oriental word. Huh. Oriental word. Oriental is Asians. Let's keep reading. I don't know. The Greek word was used as a scriptural translation for Hebrew Yehovah, messenger, Jehovah. An Old English word for it was Erengast, literally meaning Aaron spirit. Aaron spirit. ERRAND, meaning to run errands, to do something. To run an errand spirit. So a messenger, a courier. Again, that means to be a minister, because that a person's one who is loving, gracious, or lovely. By 1590s, the medieval English gold coin, a new issue of the Noble, first struck 1465 by Edward VI, was so called for the image of Archangel Michael. Wait a minute. You mean the images that they are putting of these deities and angels are of genome people that really existed? No. You mean that Caesar Borgia's son is your picture of Jesus? And the picture of Archangel Michael, the image was first struck in 1465. A new issue of the Noble, first struck 1465 by Edward the Sixth was called for the image. He was called for the image, meaning he came and let them use his image. Where have I heard that from besides your character of Jesus? I swear that's what they have been doing. They've been using the characters, the image, and the likeness of these people that play these roles, these actors and actresses, because the word character means one that's playing something. Was so called for the image of Archangel Michael slaying the dragon, which was stamped on it. It was the coin given to the patient who had been touched. For the king's evil, angel food cake is from 1881. Why are they talking about all of this? All right. So now let's go to the etymology of character, shall we? Let's look at the definition first. What is the root word of character? Character can be traced back to the Greek charasin, meaning to sharpen, cut, to furrow, or engrave, which is what they just told you that they did with the Edward the Sixth. And I think it's the six. It's a 1 and a V, bitch. It's 6 or 9, bitch. I don't know. But Edward played the character of Archangel Michael, and it was engraved into the coin that they gave for angel food cake. This word gave the Greek character a noun meaning mark. Let me get my Bible, bitch. You better hope I can't find it. You better hope I can't find it. Where is my Bible? Oh, shit, it ain't in my usual. Wait a minute. Is that it? No. Oh, bitch, it ain't in my usual place. Don't worry about it. My phone works fine. Let me ask you this, because we got some Bible scholars in here. We got Bible scholars in here. What did the Lord God tell Cain as he kicked Cain out? And what did Cain respond? The Lord God told Cain he would put a mark. Did y'all just see my fairy fly past? You seen that orb? Miss Olivia, what did God say he would do to Cain for? Oh, look at these, baby. Y'all see these orbs flying around, baby? My motherfucking fairies is flying, baby. Reading is educational. It is. What did God tell Cain he would do to him so people would know not to touch him? And then tell me who the fuck the people would be that would touch him, because it was only Adam and Eve and Cain and Abel. But never mind. Let's go. I'm watching the chat because I need the answer. I can look it up, but I want you to tell me because we got some Bible scholars in here. We got people that, go to church on the regular. Didn't he tell him he would put a mark on him? He said, I will mark you. Man. Oh, okay, here we go. Here we go. Let's see. Uh-huh. 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 Okay. But just in case, I'm open up another tab. Dejanay say a black spot or something in his hand. I forgot. He said he would mark him. Let's see. Let's see what we can find. Let's see what God said. Let's find it in scripture. Here it is. With the earth left cursed to drink Abel's blood, Cain was no longer able to farm the land. He becomes a fugitive and wanderer. He received a mark from God. A character, meaning to sharpen, cut in furrows, or engrave. This word gave the character a noun meaning a mark. So they just secretly told you that Cain is given a character. You play a character. Distinctive quality, a meaning that was shared by the Latin character. Let's go to etymology. Character by etymology, a symbol marked or branded on the body. Did you know that's what character was? Did you know that? That is interesting. Symbol or drawing used in sorcery. So God was doing sorcery. What? No way. Because Jesus turned water into wine by using what y'all thought he was. He was in the meal. So because we already know Jesus ain't real, but we ain't even got into that. But they told you that he turned water into wine. First of all, they wanted you to believe that it was all right to be drinking him. But then they told you that it was 7 deadly sins. Then they told you that drinking was not good. Now you have alcoholism. But never mind that. That's a whole different story. But they told you he turned water into wine. So how did you think that he did it? He is the creator. He is who? He is who? Who is he? Shondell? He is who? Who is he? So you say that to say that he is the creator, so he can use sorcery, but they done told you the sorcery was demonic. Use your fucking brain. I want you to wake up. I want you to wake up. He is who? Who is he? The creator. Let's read on, shall we? Used in sorcery. Alphabetical letter. See, that's what people do. People want to make it okay. See, you're trained by genomes. See, this is the point of this today right here. You're trained by genomes, and genomes have told you that it's not okay to kill, steal, and destroy. And yet that is what this world has been based on by the genome. And if you don't know what a genome is, it is a white person. Genomes, a good book of what? We all don't know anything. You speak for yourself. You have been trained by white people who have done nothing but kill, steal, and destroyed and caused confusion and told you that is the act of a devil. And then they have arrested and made a mockery of your people as they continue to kill, steal, and destroy. But I haven't gotten to that yet. We just still right here. But I can progress fast if you want me to. Don't worry about it. I want you to prove to me anything that you say in this chat. I don't mind people having differences of opinion, because this ain't my opinion. This here is fact. I'm reading you fact. If you have fact, I want you to bring it, and we'll look at it, and I'll break it down. Because I'm talking about facts. I'm not talking about your opinion or what you were taught. Everything you're taught in church is given to you by the Roman Catholic, which is a reptilian that sits on his high, because he sits up high and looks low. You better break down the word Vatican. To engrave. Engraved mark. This is all the etymology of character. We're just simply talking about character. Also, symbol or imprint on the soul. What's an imprint? Let's look it up. What is the definition of imprint? Verb. Impress or stamp on a surface or body. Come to recognize another animal, person, or thing as a parent or other object of habitual trust. A mark made by pressing something onto a softer surface. Let's just look at that. A mark made by pressing something onto a softer substance so that it is outlined or reproduced. Let's just look at that. A mark made by pressing something onto a softer substance so that it is an outline or it is reproduced. You mean like when they press and they keep giving you what the fuck they want to give you in the Bible in their teachings, because you don't know nothing but what they have given to you, because you don't know your true history outside of you being a slave. Because when they put you to sleep You became the softer substance that they could know they would reproduce. That's why you have reproduced children in their likeness. Because they said, let us make man in our likeness. So says Genesis. You are the softer substance that has been reproduced because it is a mark placed as a character on your soul. I know. I know it. I know it. I know. I know. Don't worry about it. Imprint on the soul. Properly instrument for marking, to engrave, pointed stake. A word of uncertainty, etymology, which Beeks considers most probably pre-Greek. Shit. It's not until it comes all the way down the chain, all the way down the line, where it starts to change. Let's see. The meaning of Greek character was extended in Hellenistic times by metaphor to a defining quality, individual feature. In English, the meaning sum of qualities that define a person or thing and distinguished it from another. So now you've already received your mark. You've already received your character. So now it has changed, and it now defines you as who the fuck they told you that you were, because you were a slave, and you can't find shit else that's going to tell you anything other than that. So those who were slaves couldn't talk correct. They couldn't read. They didn't understand. They weren't higher than monkeys. They had no intelligence higher than a god. So therefore, you are the 666, because your melanite is made up of 6 electrons, 6 protons, 6 neutrons. You are the 666. You are the devil. So therefore, your Jesus is white, because they have told you that is what the angelic thing is, because he gives aid to. That is why genomes have a God complex. See, they come in, swoop in. They have given you aid, honey. They have given you food stamps and cash and money. They have given you Section 8 and vouchers. Meanwhile, they gave it to you on your own fucking land. I'll wait on it. Because they did it how? Because they impressed the mark, your character, into your soul, and you believed it. Don't wait. Don't wait. Just keep following. Don't worry about it. Just keep following. Moral qualities assigned to a person. No, bitch, that's what it said. No, bitch, that's what it said. The moral qualities assigned to a person by repute. They assigned your moral qualities. What does that mean? What do you see when you go to these projects in these ghettos? What do you see happening in Memphis and in Chicago? Those are characters that have been assigned. You have been marked for death. Your character is death. Because you are the devil. That's your character. They made you, they circled you in. If you put mice together in a small confinement and you put one small piece of cheese after starving these mice for a week straight, what happens? Somebody tell me what happens. If they understood how to kill and steal and destroy each other, that's exactly what the fuck is going to happen. Then I can then assign that character to you, to the mice. I want you to understand. the sense of a person in a play or a novel. Because right now, I have classes up that teaches you how to rewrite your script, because you are going by a script. A script is something that has been imprinted to you. A script is something that teaches you how to play the character that's been assigned to you. See, that is what you are doing. And because you don't know it, you don't know how to program the program. Because, see, when you're watching the baddies and shit like that, see, that's a program. Your grandmother used to say, the favorite program is on. I ain't even got nowhere else yet. I ain't even went nowhere else yet. White by etymology. WHITE, white by etymology. Bright, radiant, clear, fair. Also as a noun, let's go down. Let's go down. Light, to brighten. Let's see, a surname, hair or complexion. It is one of the oldest in English, being well established before the conquest, meaning morally pure. Some of these white bitches be the nastiest and morally corrupt motherfuckers on the planet. But they said here, white as in reference to a fair hair or complexion. It is one of the oldest. How is that? English being well established before the conquest, meaning morally pure. You're not white. They told you were black, and they're white. They didn't want you to know you were melanite. You're a crystal being. They are a genome. Genome means a DNA strand created from something that is original. But because it is multiplicity, it has lost its original state of being an original God, an original deity, an original. Black by etymology. Absolutely dark, absorbing all light, of all colors of soot. What is soot? You mean like the dust from something burnt? Coal, burned, dark, blah, blah. Let's look up the word blah. Used to refer to something which is boring or without meaning or content. Used to refer to something which is boring or without meaningful content. Without meaningful content. See, all of my content that I produce is meaningful. But when you have raggedy mouth bitches that come on and they are raising 10, 11 children and they don't have content. Martin Luther King says, the content of my character. Then he went and fucked a whole bunch of white bitches. Depression. That is interesting. Blah, which are you. You're blah. You don't have meaningful content. I do. But that's why they want to take a bitch out of here. Don't worry about it. That's why they told you to hate me. Don't worry about it. Depression. But I told you, depression is a program instilled in you that is a character given to you. Don't worry about it. Dull or unexciting. Damn, I thought I was something until I read that, knowing that I'm blah. Blah. Black. We're back to etymology. To burn, gleam, shine, flash. Ooh. Truth. We beam, we radiate, we shine, and they make you flashy. To burn, scorch. To blaze, to glow, to burn. Why do they keep putting burn in here? They've put burn in here a numerous amount of time. I'm not burned. They burned a whole bunch of our ancestors. They burned a whole bunch of your ancestors, though. How did they kill multitudes of people before they put the lakes in? See, what was the method of killing those people before they took all black, blah towns? If they were so blah, if the towns were so blah, why did they have to go in and kill a multitude of Melaninite people to put lakes in? Lake Lanier, Central Park. Anybody want to look up how many lakes and shit they've put over black blah towns? If it was so blah, why did they have to shut down Greenwood in Tulsa, Oklahoma, which I'm from? Why don't they teach it? See, I didn't even learn about it until motherfucking Black Wall Street until I was an adult. Why don't they teach it? I grew up in Tulsa, Oklahoma. I went to the schools in Tulsa, Oklahoma. I didn't learn about Black Wall Street and Greenwood until I was an adult with kids. It's a hidden history. But if Greenwood and Black Wall Street, see, it wasn't Black Wall Street, it was Wall Street. And if it was so blah, why did they have to destroy it? Because they could not obtain it. How could they ever have an original idea if they're not original people? Don't worry, I'll wait on it. Let's go down, shall we? The same root produced Middle English black, pale, from Old English black, bright, shining, glittering, pale. Pale? Pale? Let's look up the word pale. You didn't went from blah to pale? Let's look it up. Excuse me. I just belched you. Pale. Light in color or having little color. Let me read another one because maybe I'm tripping. Feeble and unimpressive. God damn. feeble and unimpressive without color, become pale in one's face from shock or fear, seamless, impressive, or important. Well, shit, which one is it? I think it's impressive and important. But up here it tells you it's feeble and unimpressive. But you're pale. You didn't went from blind to pale. You didn't went from you're shining bright and glowing, and you ain't shit. Hmm. Mm. Mm. That is interesting. Similar, light colored pastel. Similar, inferior, poor, feeble. But White said it was pure and morally pure. Ain't white colored? Ain't they? Ain't this white? Ain't this white? This is white and this is black. These are known as colors. This is morally pure and this is fucked up. Got it. Heard you. Okay. Okay. Well, goddamn. All right, so we got that underway. We understand that. Let's read just a little bit. Let's read just a little bit more. Let's just read just a little bit more. All right. It is often doubtful whether Blake means black, dark, or pale. Y'all heard that? No. I'll read it again. See, this is why I start laughing during this shit, because I'll read it again. Don't worry about it. It is often doubtful whether Blake means black, dark, or pale, colorless, wan, livid. Livid means to be angry, doesn't it? Livid means to be angry. We'll keep going. And the surname Blake can mean either one of pale complexion or one of dark complexion. Let's read down a little further, please. Black was used of dark-skinned people in Old English, or coffee with nothing added, attested by 1796. The meaning fierce, terrible, wicked is from the late 14th century. The figurative senseless often comes from the notion of without light, moral, or spiritual. So you morally, your black ass is morally incorrect. It don't even have, see, they said white is the longest English before the conquest. You just appeared, bitch. Your black ass just appeared. Ask your question. You ain't been putting your hand up this whole time. Ask your question. You just appeared. Just black was used of dark-skinned people in Old English, of coffee with nothing added, attested. That word is in here several times anytime you do etymology. Attested. Let's look up the word attested. I want to show you something. Ask your question, mama. Provide us or serve as clear evidence of. Attested. Provide or serve as clear evidence of. But they done told you this shit is suggested. It has been changed. It has been rewritten. Clear evidence of. Past tense, attested, excuse me. Past participle, attested. Declare that something exists or is the case. Be a witness to, certified formally. So they have attested that your black ass let me look that up for you too. I want to show you something. Ass. ASS. An animal of the horse family, which is typically smaller than a horse and has longer ears and a braying call. 2, a foolish or stupid person. Yo, black ass, yo, blah, unimpressive, uncontented, nothing to do, have nothing, want nothing, stupid, foolish self. You ain't morally pure. You glow and you shine, but you ain't shit. The meaning or of coffee or nothing added. That is so nothing added. So coffee with black, it's black coffee, nothing added. Attested by 1796. The meaning fierce, terrible, wicked. Fierce, terrible, wicked. Without light, moral or spiritual. Gloomy, unlucky, bad, wicked, malicious. That's your black ass. Yo, terrible. And it's attested. It's attested. It's attested. Gratitude, shorty, real. Fierce, terrible, wicked, without light nor spiritual, foolish, stupid, blah, pale self. This is etymology. Etymology is found everywhere. Etymology is where you can find it. You are so welcome, Miss Corey. It's etymology. Now, I'm going to read down just a little bit further because I think it's important. Okay. Oh, it's about to get good. It's about to get good. Latin. Ready for it? Niger. Niger. It's not nigger until you add another G to that. Nigger is nigger. And we can look up the definition to that as well if you choose to. Latin Niger had many of the same figurative senses: gloomy, unlucky, bad, wicked, malicious. The metamorphic use of the Greek word melas, however, tended to reflect the notion of shrouded in darkness, overcast. In English, it has been the color of sin and sorrow at its least. If you follow my teachings, what is sin? S-I-N, sin. What is sin? If you follow my teachings, I've told you in my understanding of what sin is. It is the supernatural, integral negation. Supernatural, integral negation, meaning those who have forgotten supernaturally because we cause them to forget. All right, just a little bit more. Sorrow, at least since C, which I assume is century 1300, the sense of with dark purposes, malignant, emerged 1580s in black art. Necromancy. Somebody tell me why that's important. Necromancy, it is also the sense in black magic. Why is that important? Black magic, do you understand where that came from? The magic of those that are black, the blah, the terrible, the feeble, the unimpressive, the imprinted, the marked. Why is necromancy important that they have put that on there? It says dark purposes, malignant, emerge. See, this is all, remember, this is the description of black people. Don't forget that is what I'm reading to you. Black was used as dark-skinned people. This is all of the description of dark-skinned black people. It's the communicating with the dead, the ancestors. That's why that's important, because you naturally can communicate with the ancestors. I take a walk. We see that up there in that corner, baby. They say a walk with the ancestors. But see, they said I'm a demon. I'll take it. I'll take it. Jackie, I would be a demon any day than sucking the dick of a genome for money, for setting up and killing those that become ancestors. We walk with ancestors. We are the ancestors, Jackie. I've never had a conversation with Ashley. Jackie, I took a walk with the ancestors, Jackie, and I know what y'all did. My statement will never change. So that's all you wanted was for me to say it. You can sleep on it, Jackie. Let's go on. Let's go on, shall we? Now, let's talk about, because we've already talked about the angels, the demons, characters, and actions. I am going to play a sermon from a genome today. I want you to listen good. I'm going to be stopping it in the midst of, okay?
Now, we learned some interesting things about the devil and demons in the statements that are recorded here. Number one, demons, though wicked, are actually quite orthodox in some of their beliefs.
This is what the Bible says about demons with Greg Laurie. This was from 4 years ago. Yeah, this is from 4 years ago.
Say that again. Demons, though wicked, are actually quite orthodox in some of their beliefs. They scream out a bizarre question, verse 29. What have we to do with you, Jesus, you Son of God? Have you come here to torment us before the time? By addressing him as the Son of God, they immediately acknowledged that they knew who he was. Mark's version of the same story tells us that one of the demon-possessed men ran up and bowed down before him. And that word that is used there for bowed down is the Greek word proskuneo, which means to bow down and worship. So the demon-possessed guy comes and falls before Jesus, and in effect, the demon in the man, or the demons, I should say, worship the Lord. And it just reminds us that demons hate.
The demons worship the Lord because the Lord is now spoken of as who? They're Jesus. So the demon is worshiping the demon that says that that is the Son of God. Okay? God, the old word. Let's go to etymology really quickly, please. God, also God, Old English God, supreme being, deity, deity, the Christian God, image of God, godlike person. From Proto-Germanic, Gothen, Old High German, Gott, G-O-T, Gott, German, Gott, G-O-T-T, Old Norse, God, which is of uncertain origin, perhaps from pi, gut, that which is invoked. That which is invoked. Okay. So you got to invoke that. You got to invoke that. Okay. I don't know a God. I know a spirit and I know soul. And they make up who I am. Let's go on. That which is invoked. Source also of Old Church Slavonic zovo, to call. So you got to call and invoke that. Sanskrit, invoked. So God means to invoke, to call. The root gwed, to call, invoke. The notion could be divine. The notion could be. The notion could be divine entity summoned to a sacrifice. Not deity, entity. The notion could be. But some trace it to gehut, poured, from root gwed, to pour, pour a libation. Source of Greek kin, to pour. So to pour, also in the phrase quot, Gaia, poured earth, referring to a burial mound. See found. It's telling you to see the word found. Given the Greek facts, the Germanic form may have referred in the first instance to the spirit, immanent in a burial mound. I'll read that again. Given the Greek facts, the Germanic form may have referred in the first instance to the spirit immanent in a burial mound. See also Zeus. Zeus, you mean mythology? In either case, not related to good. Come on now, electric lady. Bring it now. Bring it now. Bring it now. Bring it now. You mean your God ain't related to nothing good? I know I told you that in the beginning of this. I know I told you that in the beginning of this. Now, I want to go back up here because, see, when it says the German, High German, Got, G-O-T, also can also mean goat, goat, G-O-A-T, goat. You are worshiping the goat, bitch, goat, the goat. They show it to you and then they tell you it's Baphomet, and it's not. It's not. The notion could be divine entity summoned to a sacrifice. They're not worshiping Baphomet. Baphomet is good. They're worshiping a goat, the goat entity that they have put together by taking different entities and merging it together, creating something that they have put together. It's not even real, but it's definitely not the fuck good. Here we go. Down some more. Popular etymology has long derived God from good, but a comparison of the form shows this has to be an error. Moreover, the notion of goodness is not conspicuous in the heathen concept of deity, and in good itself, the ethical sense is comparatively late. I'll read it again. Moreover, the notion of goodness is not conspicuous in the heathen concept of a deity. In the heathen concept. But they've told you up here that God, supreme being, the deity. Heathen concept of deity, and in good itself, the ethical sense is comparatively late. Originally a neutered noun in Germanic, the gender shifted to masculine after the becoming of Christianity. What did they just tell you? I know you didn't understand it. I did. I'm gonna read it to you again for Miss what's her name? Chandel. I want you to hear this, ma'am. Originally a neutered noun in Germanic, the gender shifted to masculine after the coming of Christianity. What did it just tell you? They took the woman off the throne. I know you don't know. 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 We're reading from etymology. Etymology. They took her off the throne. They dethroned the Dina, the original, the soul. I know you don't know. Meaning, they neutered it. They neutered it. What does it take to neuter? They cut it off. They neutered it. They neutered it. The noun. They neutered the noun. Boom. And it became to he. I know you don't know. And it was after the coming of Christianity. I'll read on. Old English God probably was closer in sense to Latin numen, a better word to translate Dios might have been Proto-Germanic Anzus, but this was used only of the highest deities in the Germanic religion and not of foreign gods. And not of foreign gods. I read to you what the foreign gods was. Foreign gods was what? You a man? All right, Mr. Shandell, gratitude. Gratitude, Mr. Shandell. A foreign god, I read it to you in the beginning, is what? A demon. And we're only using these words because this is the words that we have been given for them. Okay? I don't want you to hold the angel and demon words. I want you to look at it as the character. Okay? Because it says, but this was used only in the highest deities. Highest deities. And I will read to you real quick what a deity is. A god or goddess in polytheistic religion, divine status, quality, or nature. The creator and supreme being. Divine status, quality, or nature. The creator and supreme being. That's in monotheistic religions. Deity. She raised her head as if appealing to the deity presiding over the church. That's just to give you what it says here. Let's see really quickly. Let me see. Let me give it to you by etymology. Real quick. Etymology of deity. Divine nature, godhood, attributes of a god, the supreme being or self-existing spirit. From Old French, det, from Latin, detum, divine nature, coined by Augustine, from Latin deus, God from the root deo, to shine. What was the black? Black was shine. Okay, never mind. It glowed. To glow is to shine, to radiate. Never mind. To shine in derivative, sky, heaven, God, from 1580s as a being to whom a divine or godlike nature is attributed. Okay. Okay. All right. Hold on. Let me get back to where I was. It was never used. Okay, let's see. In the German, I'm back to where I was at, the God, and not of foreign gods, and it was never used of the Christian God. It survives in English mainly in the personal names beginning in OS. Okay. So let me go here. So that's God. Etymology of devil. And I'm going to wrap it up here in just a minute. I'm going to wrap it up in just a minute. I won't keep you too much longer. In English, diaphol, a devil, a subordinate evil spirit afflicting humans. Pause. What does afflicting mean? Let's go to the definition. It's important. Affliction, something that causes pain or suffering, suffering, distress, pain, disorder, disease, malady. In an instant of one celestial body afflicting another. That's an astrology of affliction. So now it says a devil, a subordinate evil spirit afflicting humans. Why did I pause? Because the word human is a conjunction of two words. Hue meaning complexion, pigmentation, color. Man meaning spirit, energy, frequency. They've already told you that you are the black, you are the blah, you're the colorless, whatever the fuck they want you to know. You are the human, and they are what? They are the mankind. They are kind of like energy. They're kind of like vibration. They're kind of like spirit. They're kind of like frequency. But they are not you, the human. So they are here afflicting, because it says a devil is a subordinate. Let's go to the definition of it, shall we? A subordinate, a lower in rank or position. A person, under the control or authority of another within an organization. So who are they being controlled by? Because they already told you that the devil was Satan. We already know that the word Satan means adversary. So the devil is the subordinate, because that's what it says here. So subordinate, that means a lower someone. So who's in control of the devil? Because they already told you that the devil's in control of itself. Who's in control of the devil? The devil. They're subordinate. Who's in control? Is it their God? Their Lord? I wish I could make this shit up. I wish I could make it up, but I can't. A subordinate evil spirit afflicting humans. We're the only ones being afflicted. We're the only ones. It's 697 in the chat. Make sure the likes are up. Please get my fucking likes up, please, or go learn somewhere else. Go and be with the devil somewhere else. Go and be with the afflicting spirits somewhere else. If you don't like what you see here, you can't hit the like button or the love button. I didn't even tell you to hit the love button. I said hit the like button. If you can't hit the like button, go and be amongst the devils, the afflicting spirits, the ministering spirits. Because see, y'all, some of y'all was with the ministering spirits that's rising in that church. Don't worry about it. All right. Christian theology, the devil, a powerful spirit of evil, otherwise known as Satan. Let's go there. The root word of Satan, which means to oppose or to act as an adversary. The term devil, which comes from the Greek word diabolos, used in Septuagint to translate the Hebrew Satan to, is more frequently used, the term writings of the apostolic and early Greek fathers. So again, Satan means to oppose someone or something, to be the adversary of something or someone. So all that means is that the devil is the opposition. So you're their devil and they're your devil. See what I'm saying? These are words, these are actions. We done went through the angels, the demons, and the characters. Now we're in the actions of the characters. The actions. So devil and Satan means to be in opposition, to be the adversary of. So we're talking about actions. Let's go back to the sermon from the genome. Let's listen.
Hate and loathe everything about God, but they're powerless to do anything but worship. I hate.
But I just wanted you to hear that they're talking about the same character. The God is the devil and the devil is the God. So all of that, you can scrap it. It means actions. To act, to do, to be, to characterize, to be marked, to impress, to imprint. Here we go. Listen.
But you're God, you know. I have to acknowledge it. Your power is greater. That's what was happening. If I were able to.
Let's go back some. I want you to hear it.
They scream out a bizarre question, verse 29. What have we to do with you, Jesus, you Son of God? Have you come here to torment us before the time? By addressing him as the Son of God, they immediately acknowledged that they knew who he was. Mark's version of the same story tells us that one of the demon-possessed men ran up and bowed down before him. And that word that is used there for bowed down is the Greek word proskuneo, which means to bow down and worship. So the demon-possessed guy comes and falls before Jesus, and in effect, the demon in the man, or the demons, I should say.
We already talked about it. I'm going to give you another definition real quick. Hold on. Because again, where we are in the actions now. Possessed of a person, adjective, completely controlled by an evil spirit. But can't you have possession of something? This is my possession. My funds, my money is my possession. My home is my possession. So then you can also be possessed by something. But they already told you that demon also means fortune. Let's look at it a little deeper, please, real quick before we go back to it. Influenced or controlled by something such as, doesn't have to be, such as an evil spirit, a passion, or an idea. God damn. Cain and Abel, cannibal. Woo! Possessed, influenced, or controlled by something such as, meaning they're giving you what to think. What are they doing? They are impressing upon you. They're impressing this thought of possession upon you of what that is. It is suggested. It is not the factual. Okay? But it says such as an evil spirit, a passion. You mean I am possessed by loving to do hair? That's my passion. Or an idea. Or an idea. That's not the same thing as an evil spirit. You can be possessed by an idea. Mad, crazed, urgently desirous to do or have something. Read that again? Sure. Urgently desirous to do or have something is a possession. You're possessed if you have a desire or a need or want to do or to have something. To be influenced. Let's go back. Let's listen. I just wanted you to hear the words that is used.
Worship the Lord, and it just reminds us that demons hate and loathe everything about God, but they're powerless to do anything but worship. I hate you, but you're God.
Sounds like a genome that hate melanite because we're superior, but they can't do nothing but worship. When you worship, you want to be something. You want to be like something. You want to be influenced by. You have a desirous need to be. You ain't heard what I said, God damn it. You ain't heard what I said. You didn't hear what I said. I know it's true. You didn't hear what I said. Come on. You ain't heard it. You ain't heard it. You're looking at possession every time you look at a genome that need to go get fillers in her fucking lips and go get a BBL because you are naturally Sarah Barton. You understand what I'm saying? To worship, the feeling or expression of reverence and adoration for a deity. There's that word again. For a deity. That's what the word worship means. A feeling or expression of reverence and adoration for a deity. But these people on here with nothing to do, when I say deity, want you to believe that I'm talking about demons, but I done broke this shit all the way to fuck down, but don't worry about it because these bitches are nothing to me. And I want you to understand, you bitches are nothing to me. You couldn't hold a candle to me, but I understand what you're mad about every day. I get it. Show reverence, bitch. You show reverence and adoration for a deity. Honor with religious titles. Let's look at it a little bit more, shall we? Let's go to the etymology of it before we go back to that sermon from that genome. Etymology of worship. Condition of being worthy, dignity, glory, distinction, honor, renowned, worthy. The sense of reverence paid to a supernatural or divine being is attested by mid-13th century. It's attested, okay, The original sense is preserved in worshipful, claiming respect, worthy of honor by virtue of the character. There's that word again. Or dignity. The original sense is preserved in worshipful, claiming respect, worthy of honor by virtue or of character and dignity, as a respectful epithet of address to magistrates, certain Freemasons, etc. Paying respect to the original.
That they knew who he was. Mark's version of the same story tells us that one of the demon-possessed men ran up and bowed down before him. And that word that is used there for bowed down is the Greek word proskuneo, which means to bow down and worship. So the demon-possessed guy comes and falls before Jesus, and in effect, the demon in the man, or the demons, I should say, worship the Lord. And it just reminds us that demons hate and loathe everything about God, but they're powerless to do it.
Hey, who hates and loathes everything about Melanin people that they claim are black people? They just showed you what they thought about you. I read it to you. They said that you were feeble and meaningless, that you were contentless. They told you that showed you. Let me shut the fuck up. Go ahead.
But worship. I hate you, but you're God, you know.
I hate you, but you're God.
You acknowledge it. Your power is greater. That's what was happening.
Your power is greater. That means to be superior. Your power is greater.
If I were able to interview the devil, which I would never want to do, I think we would be surprised at some of the things he would say. Can you imagine? Today I'm going to interview Satan. Hold your applause.
He said, today I'm going to interview Satan. By etymology, Satan means what? The opposer, opposition, the adversary. Doesn't mean a long horn red thing. It means that those that oppose who the fuck you are. Go ahead.
Come out. He comes walking out. He's standing there. Lucifer, few questions. Do you believe in the existence of God? He would say, yes, I do. Because you see, the devil is neither an agnostic nor an atheist. He believes in God. Then if I were to ask, do you believe in the deity of Jesus Christ? Again, he would say, yes, I do.
You mean what? Let me read you something. Can I read you something? Hold on. Hold on. Let me read you something. I'm going to read you something. At no point have you heard them say Lucifer. Lucifer is claimed to be what? Come on. Come on. Have you ever been swallowed? Lucifer is who? Who is Lucifer? You ain't heard him say Lucifer at no point, though, right? But I'm going to show you something. I know some of you already know where I'm going. All right. Hold on. I had to get my scripture. Isaiah 14 and 12. For those of you who have your Bibles. Isaiah 14 and 12. Oh, you already there, K. Carter TV. How art thou fallen from heaven, O Lucifer, son of the morning? How art thou cut down to the ground, which weakest the nations? Now, let's see if I can get it in here. So if you're not familiar, there are many times in the Bible where Lucifer is referred to as the morning star, the day bearer, the light bringer. And also, Jesus is referred to as the morning star, the day bearer, the light bringer, son of the morning. If you are not aware, you need to check your source. We're talking about duality and characteristics, characters, and actions.
All right, do you believe that the Bible is the Word of God? He would say, hate every word of it, but I believe it. Do you believe that Jesus Christ is coming back again? Yes, I do. Do you believe there is a final judgment for you and your demons that follow you? Yes, I do. He would say, this is...
So the demons that follow, well, y'all been here the whole time. You get it.
All shown in this story here and some other supporting passages. You can effectively construct a statement of faith from the words of these demons. They had it down, but of course the big problem was they didn't believe in the Lord. Just because you believe something is true doesn't mean you have submitted your life to it, you see. And so these demons were obviously in rebellion against God, but they knew it was true. In fact, the Bible tells us in James 2:19, the demons believe and tremble. Or a better translation, they believe and shudder. Have you ever shuddered before?
Have you ever swallowed?
My little granddaughter Lucy, we have this little can, of nuts. And when you open it up, one of those little things springs out and lets out this little noise. And for some reason, this really bothers Lucy. So, Stella, I got this little box of tricks for her last Christmas, little pranks to play. And this is one of them. So I'm training Stella in the way of being a prankster. It's just,
now, pay attention to what he's saying.
Teach her pranks too, so.
Let me let you hear that.
It's coming back again.
Because they what is the devil? The devil plays tricks. The devil is a trickster, ain't he? Listen to what the fuck he said now. He's teaching Stella and Lucy. Listen to what he's saying now. He's playing a character. This person, Greg Laurie, is a character with specific actions.
Do you believe in the existence of God? He would say, yes, I do. Because you see, the devil is neither an agnostic nor an atheist. He believes in God. Then if I were to ask, do you believe in the deity of Jesus Christ? Again, he would say, yes, I do. All right, do you believe that the Bible is the Word of God? He would say, hate every word of it, but I believe it. Do you believe that Jesus Christ is coming back again? Yes, I do. Do you believe there is a final judgment for you and your demons that follow you? Yes, I do. He would say, this is all shown in this story here and some other supporting passages. You can effectively construct a statement of faith from the words of these demons. They had it down, but of course the big problem was they didn't believe in the Lord. Just because you believe something is true doesn't mean you have submitted your life to it, you see. And so these demons were obviously in rebellion against God, but they knew it was true. In fact, the Bible tells us in James 2:19 that demons believe and tremble. Or a better translation, they believe and shudder. Have you ever shuddered before? My little granddaughter Lucy, we have this little can, of nuts, and when you open it up, one of those little things springs out and lets out this little.
I swear he's talking about a penis and nuts and the little snake that jumps out. Come on now, let's go.
Noise, and for some reason, this really bothers Lucy. So, Stella, I got this little box of tricks for her last Christmas, little pranks to play, and this is one of them. So I'm.
Skull and Rainwater say you crazy. You mean two demons? You think I'm worried about what two demons say about me? You look like you're a man. Are you a follower or are you a leader? Answer my question. Are you a follower or are you a leader? I want you to cup your fucking nuts now. Are you a follower or are you a leader? You came to bring a bone. Why? I'm going to wait on your answer. We won't move until you answer. You a follower or you a leader? I'm a leader, but they came and told me. They came and told you because why? They knew that you were a follower and you would bring a bone. Why they didn't come and tell me? Why they did not come and tell me? Sko said, what? Sko said I'm crazy. Okay. I want you to don't go nowhere. I don't want you to move a muscle, Tay. I don't want you to go nowhere. Don't go anywhere. He said, Sko said I was crazy. Don't move. And we're going to proceed, but I don't want you to go nowhere. I'm about to tell you why Sko, Calvin Petty, didn't come and tell me that he thought I was crazy. Don't move.
Greetings, this is Quatita. Greetings. How you doing? I'm good, how are you? I'm doing just fine. I want to say this first of all. I was joking around when I said, I was playing around, back in the day, we were joking about your kids. I was saying something like that. I was joking around, man. You know what I mean? I apologize. I appreciate it. I think. I'm online and cracking jokes and being the character, you know what I mean? So it wasn't no offense. I want to start the conversation off by saying that. I seen you watch the live last night. Yeah. And I seen you made a video about it. I want to jump out by saying that it's two human beings. That's one thing we online, but offline, I'm a real nigga. I ain't like that. Okay. Can I just tell you though?
He said, because on offline, I'm a human being. I ain't really like that. Don't you ever bring a motherfucking bone over here to the deity table. You keep your bones when you learn to cup your fucking nuts and stand as a man and tell another man that he needs to bring his own message. Let this play for you.
This affects me so deeply because my daughter was suicidal at one point. Yeah, I apologize for that. I really do. I really think I don't know that it's online. We just talking. Yeah. Know what's going on. You know what I mean?
He said online, we just talking. He said he's not really like that.
Yeah, I respect that. Yeah, but no matter what I say online, I'm going to stuff on it. I'll let you know now. You know, and that's saying about your daughter, I believe I said that was that line. I mean, that's good to people always is. So I want to get over that, you know. Gratitude, I appreciate it. Yeah, that's all I mean, but yeah, I mean, how you doing? I'm good. I'm just a little tired, but I'm good. I was up for a while, watching the video, and then, I made my video because I really wanted to come on your platform, but you know what I'm saying? I watched how badly I was attacked, and ain't nobody ever even sat down with me. I take what I do very seriously, and like I said, my name rings bells and my work speaks for itself. And I get that some people don't understand what it is, what I do. And I understand that you probably are friends with Rainwater. I get that. You know what I mean? But that don't stop the truth from being the truth. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah, you're right about that. I want to say this too. You absolutely right about all that. Because when it comes down to the most recent story, all that, you crunk it up. You know what I mean? You really crank this shit up for everybody. You know what I mean? Real talk. Like the most recent sector really owe you a lot. You feel me? I mean, I'll say it on air. Like,
hey, your boss said you owe me a lot. You owe me a motherfucking apology, Tay. Apologize or get the fuck out of my chat. Apologize, nigga, or get the fuck out of my chat. Because your boss, see, a boss is somebody that sends motherfucker to do something, see? I just broke down what a demon and a Lord is. So your demon, your Lord sent you to the deity table on a fucking dummy mission, nigga. Then he just said, your sector owes me a lot. Apologize and get the fuck out. Get that nigga out of my chat if he can't apologize. Get him out of my fucking chat if he can't apologize. And then you tell your boss to come and talk to me. Because I'm a boss, nigga. I'm a boss, nigga. I don't talk to employees, bitch. Go tell your boss to come and talk to me. Get that motherfucking employee out of my chat. I'm a boss. You tell your boss to come talk to me. Let's proceed on to what we were doing.
Training Stella in the way of being a prankster. This is train her in the way of the Lord and teach her pranks too, so I know that's what her dad would want me to do. So she really loves to trick people, and and the problem is, when she's tricking them, they know.
As he's talking about tricking a motherfucker, as he's speaking on tricking a motherfucker into do what the fuck he wanted him to do. I know you ain't never lied.
She's tricking them, but she's so excited because she doesn't know that they know she's tricking them, so she does it, and so she went up to Lucy and opens this, and Lucy, when she saw this thing come out, actually went like that, she kind of recoiled. Of course, now Stella wants to do it again and again, and that's shuddering. Actually, the word shuddering can be translated to bristle. It conveys a picture of a horror causing the hair to stand on end. Have you ever been so freaked out by something your hair stood on end? In my instance, that would be one hair, just like alfalfa. Remember alfalfa? Just like that. Or a cockatoo. Anyway, but that's how the demons feel around Jesus. He's so powerful. He's so great. They shudder.
That's how your boss feel around me, nigga. I'm so powerful. I'm so great. He shudders. That's why the fuck he didn't show up to my table. That's why the fuck he ain't show up to my table play.
She was the first person to say a lot of shit before we ever heard about it. So I'm not here to discredit
He ain't here to discredit me. Who's crazy? Who's crazy? Who's crazy? Me? He put a battery in your back, and that's why niggas like you get killed every motherfucking day. Because you got a battery in your back with your dumb motherfucking ass. Don't you ever come over here unless you have an apology for me. See what I'm saying? The nigga put a battery in your back because he was paid by Rainwater to put the battery in your motherfucking back. Take your dumb ass home. You can't even stand in front of me no more like a man because I can't never see you as such.
Bristle, it freaks them out. They can do nothing but fall before him and worship.
I know it's true.
In fact, wherever Jesus went, the demons constantly affirmed his authority.
I know it's true.
Mark 3:11 says, and the unclean spirits, whenever they saw him, fell down before him and cried out, "You are the Son of God."
I know it's true. I know the fuck is true, bitch. I know the fuck is true, bitch. I know it's true. You ever been swallowed? You ever been swallowed up? I stand 10 toes down what I say. You came over here like a fucking dummy. Right in time for service, bitch. Right in time to prove my point. You did nothing because your Bible says what the devil means for confusion, that the spirit will turn around and make it for greatness. You proved my point, nigga. Now go and get your battery pulled out of your back because, see, that's how niggas like you get killed every fucking day. You didn't get killed physically, bitch. You got killed soulfully over this motherfucker. Go sit down. Go sit down. I judged you by the content of your character. My point was proven in real time. You should delete your YouTube and come back under a different name again. This has been Bible study from Quatita Dean, the motherfucking governess. I hope you enjoy your day. I have a meeting to get to because I have business, because I own companies, and you let a nigga tell you what to do. See, that's the difference between you and I. That's why I don't talk to employees. I'm a boss. And I nan one of your motherfucking bosses could sit at my motherfucking table ever. They both need to figure out why they're going to be fighting indictments. Rainwater had Mo 3 killed with a number of other motherfucking people. And he's trying to spin the narrative, and y'all niggas' heads are spinning around while he got you sucking his dick. Go sit down. Have a great one. I enjoyed y'all here at Quatita's Bible study. Salitudewa.